think you should.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Tron. So shout out to, I believe it is Press Play, for the awesome coin for review. We will be looking at that. Shout out to you. Just going to load up the Ethereum so we can get a better look at that while that loads. Alright, so let's just jump right into the cryptocurrency market cap. I know there's a lot to talk about. I know you guys are probably very confused as to what's going on. You notice the market is pretty much a sea of red right now. Really nothing is up at the moment. We're seeing just a lot of red all across the board, which is pretty crazy. Market now down to 264 billion, so that's another $40 billion drop leaving cryptocurrency. Obviously, Bitcoin dominance is higher now at 46%. So that means most money is leaving altcoins rather than Bitcoin, which is a good thing, I guess, in a way. We're going to look at Litecoin, and I know you guys are probably all worried about that. And I just want to show you something before you guys all panic and freak out. Oh my god, Litecoin's dropping. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, so basically, look at this. Just going to zoom in all the way back here at this coin. We're looking at this and we're thinking, I'm sure people down here, we're seeing it go down, shoot up, and then we fall really far. And people probably around this area, especially here, were like, oh my god, Litecoin's done. Oh my god, gotta sell. I shouldn't have bought Litecoin. Oh my god, it's down. Just lost all my money. It's so bad. You know, nothing really has changed since then. And look, a little bit of consolidation, and then bam, we have like a 500 or 600% pop that brings us higher. So, you know, the market, you can't be all upset that we're seeing a dip lower. Now, there is a chance we could still go up, and I'm still bullish on Litecoin in the long run. I do think we will go up. We are extremely oversold right now, as well as Ethereum is crazy. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, we did break below it. I'm still not worried, though. You know, this is, if we can go up from here, we'll still be lower. We'll still be higher than here, setting another higher low. So we'll see. You know, there's a chance we can continue down. I don't really think we will because we are so oversold. I do think at some point really soon we will go up and retest that MMA. But I just honestly, even though we did break lower, there is a chance we can come back up into this and we can move higher. It's very, very, very possible. I still think we can. I still think we will because if we broke below this triangle and we were at like 50 RSI or like 70 RSI, even like 60 RSI, then I'd say, okay, there's a lot of room to go down. But being below this middle moving average and seeing that we are extremely oversold on the RSI, it's an indicator we can't really go much farther down. Now you'll notice where this red line crosses, it's not yet lower than these cryptos, than the past low right here that we had. So this was the previous low. This is where we're at right now. And if we can reverse and go up right now, then we're still fine because we are lower than here. There's also like, where do you guys want to start this triangle? You know, if you moved this up here and you brought this down, and you extended this out more, you know, you did something like this, then if you do it like that, we're still okay. You know what I mean? Like, we're still within this pennant flag. Just a quick, simple fix of the chart, moving it in a different direction, and we're now, it's as if nothing happened, and we're coming back down, testing, whoa, did not mean to move that, sorry. It's like we're coming back down to retest D right now, and then we're going to move up right here. You know, when I drew these lines, I didn't draw them in stone. Crypto is always changing. From where I had the lines before, yeah, there's a chance that that those weren't 100% correct. And I'm also on my phone, and if I move something on my phone or zoom in, it syncs with here on my computer, so then it changes the lines on here. But there's a lot of play with these lines. You know, it could have been up and we could have broken through, or this is how the chart was supposed to look. These are the lines that we're going to reverse right now and head back up to E. This could be the point D that we were looking for. Now that I moved it lower and we're touching here and we're touching here, this could be the Litecoin chart, you know? There's no one saying it can't. This could be the D. Instead of here being this low, this could be it. And now we're looking for a reversal to E. Very possible that this is what the pennant flag was supposed to be looking like, and I just didn't draw it correctly. It's very possible, you know? But you got to work with it, and you got to change your lines as cryptocurrency changes. Would I recommend buying Litecoin right now? I'd say if we break below right here, we break below, I believe it is 100 was the last point, like $100. That's where the lower low was. If we break below that, then I'd say, yeah, get ready to fall because we will probably go back down. But honestly, if we reverse now, wait for a breakout above this line of resistance, and we could pop out of it and, you know, be up. But you guys are all panicking. Oh, this is a shit coin, Litecoin, it's crap. I don't want to buy it. It's so stupid. You guys were the same haters that were hating Litecoin literally right here. The same people that had an issue with it right now were the same people that hated it when the coin dropped from $97 to $42. You're like, that's a 50% drop and cut in the coin. I don't want to buy this. This is so bad. You know, if you don't like Litecoin and you are anti-Litecoin, don't buy into it or sell off what you have now, because this is supposed to be a community where people are positive and thinking upwards and like potential and looking at the charts. You were well aware that cryptocurrency is volatile and you're not guaranteed to make a crap ton of money. So if you are against buying Litecoin or you have an issue with Litecoin, don't buy it. Sell it, you know? I bought into Litecoin because I think there's potential. I believe in the technology. I think we're going to go up. Maybe not right now, but I do think by the end of 2018, we'll be a lot higher than 100 and whatever we're at now, 112. I believe we could be at like 200, 300, even $1,000. It's very possible, but it's really dependent on where we're at now. I'm still pro Litecoin, and I do think we have potential to rise up higher. And looking at this, if I was to come on the show and start it off with this, you guys would have no idea. Like, you wouldn't be anti anything because this is perfect. Nobody would have doubted this graph right now. Lines are pretty much... Oh, let me just fix this. Maybe get it to look a little better. I don't need you guys hating on me because I drew my lines a little bit off. Something... We could even, like... Could we draw it like that? Whoa. Just like this. Honestly, like, this is a perfect pennant flag right now. Like, this is still beautiful. I still think this is possible. If drawing it this way, we didn't even break through the line of support right now. We could bounce right off of it and head right back up, because you'll notice every time we do retest that, we pop and go right up off that. And that is definitely possible here to see a pop right up off that, break E, and just fly and go super high. Very possible. I'm still pro. Who knows what happens from a month now? Litecoin could be at $2,000 a month or two from now. And all the haters that are hating that, oh my god, Bitcoin dropped from $160 to $113. Oh my god, like, you'll be regretting selling it. So be positive, hodl your coins. Don't invest money that you're not comfortable losing. That's like business 101. Why would you invest your whole life savings or money you don't want to lose into something that you know could potentially make you lose money? That's just dumb. Like, ask any investor. Don't put in money that could potentially screw you over later. If you know, I have a couple thousand or whatever price it is that I have, I put it into cryptocurrency because I feel comfortable that if that money just disappeared and I never had it, would it hurt me in the long run? No. Would I be upset that I just lost a couple $1,000s? Yeah, obviously, who wouldn't? But would it set me back? Would I not be able to pay bills? No. That's the money you have to put in. You know, don't put your whole freaking savings in here. Put money you're comfortable losing. If you have, you know, $100, $200, $300, or you have $10,000, $20,000 that you're comfortable with losing, that if you lost it, it wouldn't affect you, then put that money in, you know? But if it's gonna hurt you if you lost it and you're gonna be able to, and you have to sell your house or you can't pay your next car payment because you just invested that, then that's foolish on you. And I'm not a freaking financial advisor or anything. I have to say that because I'm not in charge of your money. But that's just logic. It's common sense. If this is a risky thing. This is like stocks, you know. Don't invest money you're not comfortable with losing. That's what I have to say about Litecoin. Sorry for that speech, but Moving on to Bitcoin, you notice we did break below that, and again, it's the same thing with Litecoin. I could literally just drag this line down. Even though, like I said in the past, I don't usually use the wicks, it's very possible that that could still be the wick. I could then draw this up potentially and have it just like here. And we'll see if we can break lower or if we're going to stay where we're at right now. This could potentially be the line of support. You know, this is the line's always moving. You don't really know for sure. But if I drew it like that and you looked at this, you would have no idea. And we could potentially just move this up like here, actually. And now look, we're not using the wicks anymore. We're using the points. And this could be point D. And we could then potentially move E right here. And now look, now it looks like a good graph. You know, we have our A, we have our B, we have C right here. We have D, and now we're looking for an E. This could have been how the pennant flag was supposed to be drawn, or this descending triangle. This could have been how it was supposed to be drawn, and now we're going to pop up soon. But we're looking for an E point on both Bitcoin and Litecoin. So I'm still bullish on both Bitcoin and Litecoin. I do think that we do have potential. This is literally just a very extended pennant flag. And, you know, if we were looking on the 1 hour, you know, and we could well, I'm not going to even bother with that, but you can see we're extremely oversold right now. If I was to look on the hourly, we would have smaller pennant flags and symmetrical triangles within it. So that's how you would basically make short-term trades and, you know, swing trade. So for those, I believe it was Joseph M., you were wondering how do you make money, what are tips on swing trading? It's the same thing that we're doing, except you're looking in on a closer map, or a closer time period. Right now we're looking at the daily, so this is an extended, longer period of time that we're looking at. So when you look at a longer period of time, expect greater moves, but expect it to be a longer period of time. So we're looking at a freaking, where this is the 11/13, so November 13th all the way to the end of this is April 16th. That's a maybe 5.5 month triangle, you know, that's half a year. And to see that, you know, the movement you would see off of a 5-month pennant flag or triangle could be a monstrosity. It could be tremendous. If we broke out of this in a positive way, and we didn't break down, we could potentially shoot all the way up to like here, to $23,000. It's very possible because of how long this was building up steam and pressure and waiting to blow up higher, you know? But if I showed any, you know, investor this flag right here, they'd say, wow, holy crap, I should be putting money into this because that is a beautiful, awesome looking triangle that is due for a breakup. This is where they happen, right at the end here. That's where they happen. So that's what we're looking for in both Bitcoin and Litecoin. Ethereum, I don't know why it keeps deleting my lines. That is extremely annoying, but let's just type Ethereum to USD, see if it still saved it on Coinbase. Maybe not, maybe it did. Oh well, it didn't, but we're just going to draw. Okay, not what I meant to do. Bear with me. Okay, we're going to draw this line of resistance right here. And I hope you guys can see that. Look at that. That is a beautiful line of resistance. Just going to fix that ever so slightly. Okay, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so look at that. Beautiful line of resistance right here. These lines were supposed to be darker, so we're going to make these a little bit darker. Okay. So this is where we're at. The next line below here is right here. Cool. So now look at this. I'm going to clean this up ever so slightly though, just delete some of these lines so we can have a better view. These are older lines of support and resistance. So now looking at this, you can see this bottom dark black line has support right here. You'll notice there is a lot of it, as well as right here. You'll notice we did break down through that, but we can now look for 345 as a line of support. And all I'm saying is that when Ethereum breaks, when Ethereum is able to break this downtrend, I think it's just going to pop really, really, really high because it is so much below the middle moving average that when we break out of this downtrend, it's going to go straight up and retest that. So people who buy in at like 339 and it shoots up all the way to $800, that's like 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, that's like a $450 like gain per coin. Keep that in mind. You buy 2 coins, you spend $700. You now like pretty much doubled your money. That's awesome. So pay attention to this. You'll notice signs like this. We have an extremely oversold RSI. Whoa, I just keep moving it. Extremely oversold RSI. So we're due for a run-up. You'll notice that when we do get oversold like this right here, we shot right up and we went very, very high. So there's pretty much only one way Ethereum can go right now, and that's up. So be mindful of that when we do break this line right here, expect us to shoot right up and retest that middle moving average because there's not much in between that's gonna cause it to not go there that quickly. Moving on to Tron. Very interesting chart right here. I think we reviewed this once in the past, but that was a few days ago, so we can get a better look-see. Excuse me. Very interesting. You can see right here that it did have a downtrend. So check that out for Tron. Look at that. That's clear as day. This downtrend right here kept poking at this line of resistance, couldn't break it, eventually built up, and it popped out. So now it's pretty much on an uptrend looking to move higher like that. So this could potentially go up even higher, which is pretty awesome. There are some lines of resistance that we do need to be mindful of if you did want to buy into Tron right now. You'll notice, well, let's just make this a little bit lighter. You notice right here, that is one line of resistance or support, and then here's another one. So you'll see we're retesting it right now, looking for support to bounce up. We're pretty much going off the tops of these candles right now. But honestly, we are almost oversold on the RSI, so there is a chance that we are going to pull back ever so slightly. But in the long term, though, I am quite bullish on Tron by the way this is looking. We can pull down. I don't think we will. But if we can stay above this line of support right here, I don't see why we wouldn't continue going up. I'm just going to move this down a little farther. But we're right now retesting that. We are in an uptrend. We did pop off of this. You'll notice this clear as day, this line right here. So it's basically this line of resistance acting as a descending triangle. And you'll notice that on a descending triangle, we broke out. Looking at Ethereum, this is on a descending triangle as well. So we could see a breakout at a higher scale because we're looking at the daily. You'll notice from here we made like huge profit. So like people, don't be so negative on this. I'm trying to find a way to show us how much of a, here we go. Okay, so look at this. You went as high as here. If you bought right here into Tron and you bought right over here or right when it broke out and you sold it at the top, that's a 93% gain. That's almost double your money. That's pretty awesome. So these small cryptocurrencies, these small altcoins can make you a lot of money in a very quick period of time. This was only, let's see how long this was, how many days. This was a 12-day range, literally less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, you could double your money. You put in 50 grand, you'd have 100 grand in less than 2 days, in less than 2 weeks. That's crazy, So be mindful of cryptocurrency. There's a lot of money that you can make in cryptocurrencies and altcoins like this. So just be mindful. There's a lot of money to be made. Still bullish on Litecoin. We'll see what tomorrow holds. Hopefully we can see a reversal candle. And usually after a giant sea of red on the coin market cap, there's usually a recovery period afterwards where we'll see some upwards movement. And that's what we're looking for right now in Litecoin. We're looking for an upwards move bringing us, we obviously will now face resistance at 126, but we'll definitely see an upwards movement. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what we're looking for. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up the video for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you were looking or interested in entering the raffle for the free Bitcoin t-shirt, the rules are in the description, and I'm also having a donation wallet. So I want to thank all those who have been donating. I appreciate that greatly. And otherwise, just leave a comment below as to what your top altcoin is that you'd like to review, and maybe you'll get shouted out. But otherwise, I'm signing off.